Hey guys, Mission Prepared here. Listen, something was just brought to my attention and it makes absolutely perfect sense, okay guys? Bear with me here. Everything that's going on in our government, and it was finally brought to mainstream media, and it makes perfect sense. Finally, mainstream media is talking about it. Everything that's going on, guys. Agenda 2030, the zero carbon emissions, you name it. It's all planned, guys. With this, the fires for the food warehouses and the food train derailments and food production plants, and I mean, there's just so much to list. There's so much chaos going on in the government. And if you guys pay attention to when AOC introduced the new Green Deal, everything that was in the new Green Deal packet, I suggest you guys look it up online and read it if it's still available. I haven't searched it, so don't quote me on that. But I did read some of it when it came out, and it's scary, all right? Now, the Inflation Reduction Act that was just recently passed, it's basically a cloak, I guess if you will, for the new Green Deal. Everything that was in the new Green Deal is also in the Inflation Reduction Act. And basically what it leads to is a one world government, a new world order, zero carbon emissions, a controlled collapse, if you will. And if you guys pay attention to everything that's going on, you guys can see that it is a very slow, very controlled collapse. Why would they do it at their own pace? Well, easy. If you take out food, if you take out money, because they're talking about going to a central bank. I don't know if central bank's the word for it, but like a one bank system globally. And they're talking about, getting rid of farting cows because they produce too much methane or something. They've been culling chickens like crazy. But if you guys, like I said, if you pay attention to everything that's going on, all the different things that have been crashing lately, and it's not just United States wide, guys, it's globally. That should tell you something right there. It's globally, meaning everybody's in on it somehow. Don't ask me how, but this is what I've come to realize, especially after what I just learned, as far as, the mainstream media finally coming out and saying, oh, this is, who's behind this? This isn't by accident. It's happening too slow and, is too strategically. Sorry about that notification. But, yeah, it's somebody's behind it. Is it our government? Is it a collaboration of governments? What's going on? They want total control, and that's what this is all about, guys. Total government control. They want, food produced in their factories. They want food grown on their farms. They want us to be able to drive when they say drive. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think, but I wanted to make a short video on this because it's absolutely crazy. And I mean, if you guys pay attention to what I'm saying, if you guys can read through the lines, I'm being careful about a lot of what I'm saying. I'm kind of beating around the bush on a couple subjects here. Trying like hell not to get banned from YouTube. Um, oh God, there was something else I was going to add into that. Anyway, guys, yeah, just pay attention. Please realize, I mean, if this was by accident, everything would crash fast. Why isn't the government crashing it fast? Well, because that would cause mass panic, mass chaos. You know, it's like the game of Jenga. If you take all the blocks out at once, it's definitely going to crash. If you take them out one by one, you got a chance of it not crashing, aka causing mass panic, chaos, and everything else. And you got a chance of slipping in a win for what you want. You know, your end game. Your end game is to win. You pull one piece out at a time, your chances of winning are probably pretty good. You try pulling a whole section out of those Jenga blocks, it's definitely going to crash immediately. So just pay attention to that, guys. They're plucking blocks out. Jesus, if I could talk. They're plucking blocks out one at a time. It's a controlled collapse to get everything in their hands, because once something crashes, say, I'll give you an example. Let's talk fuel or diesel fuel, gasoline for your car, natural gas for your home, okay? If they... There's another notification. Oh, it didn't come through. All right, good. But if all that crashes and they come up with their own solution, you know, such as getting rid of the gasoline car, who's got stocks in all the electric vehicles? Who's fixing to make billions off the sales of all these electric vehicles that they're trying to push us to go to? All right. Now, if they get rid of, if they kill the electricity, such has been happening, you know, there's electric grid blackouts and crashes happening everywhere. Then they come in with an alternative solution that they control, that we have no other option but to go to. Who wins in that scenario? They do. Who loses? We do. Why? Because we're under their control. The government can step in and be like, oh, well, you know, this belongs to us. If you want to use this to heat your home or to power your home, or if you want to drive, then you have to conform to these regulations, or you have to do this and you have to do that. It's all about control, guys. It's a controlled collapse. I really suggest you have means of protection. I really suggest that you have food stored away, water. Don't forget about your pets, food for your pets. Have a means to fish, hunt, and trap. You're going to need it. Have some other alternative forms of shelter, whether it be a big conversion van, a box van, a travel trailer, an RV, a log cabin off-grid in the middle of the woods. Have an alternative form of shelter, guys. Or, you know, get skilled in some sort of bushcraft so you can learn how to build alternative forms of shelter, guys. It's not going to stop. And for those of you who are subscribed to me, hopefully you stay subscribed until, you know, the next presidential election in 24, because I'm going to make a prediction right now. Because me and a buddy of mine, we've been making predictions ever since Trump was elected, and we've seen what the Democrats were doing. And so far, most all of our predictions have come true. So I'm going to make a prediction right now, guys, and I'm going to predict that another Democrat, possibly even Joe Biden, wins again in 2024. I don't know what tricks they have up their sleeves, guys, but I'm almost certain that Republicans do not stand a chance in 2024. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it on camera, and I expect one of y'all to call me out on it. But I'm making that prediction right now that either Joe Biden or another like-minded Democrat is elected in 2024. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my words. But the reason why I bring this up is because if I'm right and you guys haven't started stocking up or preparing yet, prepping, whatever you want to call it, you're going to be sorry. I really suggest you stock up. You get what you need now. Because, again, if the Democrats get in 24, then they got 4 more years to destroy us, to gain control of the populace. And I'm also going to make another prediction real quick. If Biden or another like-minded Democrat is reelected in 2024, I suggest you guys have a safe place for your kids and for your family, because with the way the economy's going, and he's reelected or a like-minded individual, whoops, sorry about that, it's going to cause a lot of civil unrest, guys. There's going to be a lot, including Democrats, a lot of pissed off people. I know a lot of Democrats that voted for Biden that turned around and said, after seeing what's happened the last 18 months, 2 years, whatever you want to call it, that he's been in office now, I know a lot of Democrats that have said what he's doing is complete BS. The way our government's going is complete BS, and they will not vote for Biden a second time. As a matter of fact, a lot of them I know have switched over to Republican or independent. A lot of them have seen the errors of their ways. However, there's still a lot of hardcore Democrats out there, and they are so power hungry. So power hungry, it's not even funny. Biden come out and did that speech with that red background. If you guys look it up on YouTube, how did I find it? I think I looked up Republican or Biden's evil Republican speech or something. It popped right up, and you can't miss it. It's Biden standing there on stage with an evil red background. I don't know what's up with the background, but it's crazy. But he come right out and said that Republicans are the enemy. And then he tried backpedaling in a live interview saying, oh, no, I didn't say that. Well, he clearly said it. Lots of cameras caught it. Cameras don't lie. So, guys, get prepared. Our government is taking over. And pretty soon, we are going to be a third world nation. It's time to get what you need to get, guys, if you know what I'm talking about. It's time to prepare, guys. And it's time to be ready to act when it's time to be ready to act, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's just, I'm kind of at a loss for words. It's, all this crap coming to light is absolutely freaky, guys. And, I just don't know what to think about it. I mean, I got a secure place to go. Nobody knows about it. Only me and my family and my bug out partner. I suggest you guys have the same. With that being said, guys, please stay safe. Please get stocked up. Keep your heads on a swivel. And I hope you enjoyed the ride. First person view. It's too dark to show my face, but I figured I'd show the ride. So, guys, that being said, again, stay safe, keep your heads on a swivel. Michigan Prepared out.